tonight we have somebody to perform a percussion instrument called the tabla. So I would like to introduce you to him. He is Prithvi. Prithvi, can you join us?
Hello. Can you all see me? My video just got turned off.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Yes.
Welcome everyone. My name is Prithvi, and I will be accompanying Alpana Didi in tonight's session, and I'll also be um, playing some tabla, and hopefully um, help you guys, help all of us actually enjoy a bit more of this tonight's meditation.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how music connects with meditation and your experience of music and meditation?
Sure. It's I have to start. I have to think a bit about this because it's such a profound question. But um, so Indian classical music has in itself is very deep and very rich. Um, one of the principles or the core tenets of Indian classical music when it comes to instruments um, or even when it comes to like the core music itself, like you look at music, it's composed of notes, and those notes denote a certain frequency. So um, whenever you are when you're attempting to um, in like whenever like you're attempting to play any instrument or like even sing, you need to first make sure of the notes. Like you need to hit the right notes, and be it your vocal cords or be it any instrument, they need to be first set in tune so that they can produce the right notes, so to speak, and so on and so forth. Like that, basically, that's how music gets composed, and um, everyone enjoys that kind of music. But the going back to that, trying to bring the instrument or bringing our vocal cords to that right note, to the right frequency, that training is basically something that everyone starts off when they start their pursuits in classical music. So uh, all of us have these seven chakras within us, and uh, if you look at the 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 rules of Indian classical music, any music actually, they have these um, seven different notes, and each of those notes correspond to like one of our chakras. So when you listen to music, something which is basically has these compositions made up of all these different notes. They help in bringing your chakras into the state of balance, and thereby helping the kundalini, your energy. Um, um, they help it give a smooth sailing uh, in your ascent to your seventh chakra or to your sahasrara. So with that said, I would talk a little bit about my experience. And please, Alpana Didi, like let me know if I'm like kind of like going over limit. I mean I sometimes get lost. People have told me like so please let me know if I kind of like go overbound, right? Okay. So I'll take a minute.
Um, that's nice. It's very interesting what you said. So this how music enhances the meditation experience. And so there we can start with meditation. You wanted to say something about your
Now, I was
spiritual
just gonna
journey
say, I'll just
briefly? You
take like
can
a
tell us,
minute, and
yes.
I'll just say that I started my journey in tabla when I was a kid, and then there was like a bit of a hiatus when I couldn't do it because school, college, and work kind of like crept in. Um, but what I realized is like um, it's I'm slowly trying to get back into it. Primarily because I realized like music, like practicing instruments or like just um, trying to pursue music itself is a therapy in itself. Like um, it helps you with your energy so much. It brings you into this balance, in the state of balance where um, you're neither hyper nor are you feeling low. Like, there'll be times in your life when you will feel dejected and depressed, and there'll be times in your life when you will feel really high and exhilarated. But it's this if you like, in my experience, like the pursuit of music has brought me into this state where I feel like calm. Like those spikes, I don't feel them anymore now. So I would say, to me, that's the biggest takeaway. And like when I pursue music. With that, I'll hand it over to you, Alpanadila.
Very nice, very nice, very interesting. Thank you, Prithvi. So now we will start with the meditation, and I will just bring in the slides here. So as we said, Sahaja meditation, as some of you are not new here, so Sahaja meditation has been taught to us by Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. She started this in 1970 in India to bring the benefits of meditation to every person. And it is a volunteer-driven, you can say the Sahaj meditation is all driven by volunteers. It's not anyone's profession or career. And it's just simple human to human love without any expectation. So the basics in this meditation really are so that meditation happens when thoughts from the past have faded from the mind and also from the future. And the mind is effortlessly in a state of stillness. And you don't have to strain yourself or train your mind to behave or yourself to behave in a certain way. The most important things here, the three things here, this is the energy. This is in the shape of a coil, and this energy is really what is the maternal energy. It's a very powerful energy that's there within all of us. And this lies in a dormant state, and we try to awaken it with this meditation. Sahaja meditation helps us to awaken this in a simple, spontaneous way. Sahaja, the word Sahaja means something that you're born with, and this is what we are born with, this energy in the shape of a coil. And Sahaj also means spontaneous. So this is what happens, it rises spontaneously. And we have 7 energy centers, which we call chakras. So this, the first one lies below where the energy really is. And then there are other chakras along the spinal cord. And then as we meditate, the energy awakens and it rises, passes through these chakras, nourishing them. And then it comes out on the top of our head and it connects us with the energy around us. We can call that the cosmic energy or the all-pervading power, so to speak. And this connection is what helps us to feel the state of balance, to feel calm. And it also brings us amazing experiences. And you all will realize as you go along in this journey. So, and then there are 3 channels. So the central channel is where along which the Kundalini, this energy, the maternal energy, is called the Kundalini energy, and it rises along the central channel, along the spinal cord. Then we have the left channel, which is also, which you can say the lunar channel, is a channel that represents our desires, and it is linked to thoughts about the past, and it's linked to our emotions. So, and the right channel is the channel of action. All mental and physical activity is represented here. And this is the channel that represents our rational self, and it's connected to thoughts about the future. So the thing is that we all have, sometimes we are swinging on the left side if we are given too much to, if we are overridden with emotions, and we're thinking too much about the past, we are full of regrets, that then we become like left-sided. And if we are overactive, over hectic, then we become very right-sided. And both extremes are not good. And then there's certain people who have a tendency to be more on the left side, and some who have more tendency to be on the right side. So the idea is to be in balance, and this is what this meditation helps us to be in the center, and to have a good, a healthy left channel. So we have healthy emotions, we have positive emotions, and we're not completely overwhelmed by them. And when we have a strong right channel, we are dynamic, active, but we are not so overactive that we have a burn down. So this is what this meditation helps us. So here we will do certain steps, follow certain steps. So we can try, we have to make sure that we are sitting in a way that we can have contact with the earth element. The earth element is also we address the earth element also as mother, and Mother Earth helps us. So if we have the possibility to sit on the ground, that would be perfect. But if we're sitting on a chair, it's good to remove our shoes and have our feet flat on the ground. And then we can open our hands on our lap. And this energy within us that we talked about, the Kundalini energy, is really like a mother that is benign, that is loving, that's caring, nourishing, healing, and protecting. So we talk to her and she responds, because she is really like this mother with full of unconditional love. And so we address also the Kundalini energy as mother, and then we go along with these certain steps. So we can open our hands, both our hands on our lap, in an open way. We don't need to use any mudra or anything. We just keep our hands flat, open on our lap. And then we can use the power of the right channel, the action, which represents our actions, and we will use this along our left channel, so to express our desire. So this Kundalini energy is there in us in a dormant state, and it awakens only when we express our desire. That's all that we need, is just to express our pure desire and to really want it. And then like a loving mother, the energy responds. So we put our hand first on the right hand on the left side of our chest, on the heart. And here we can close our eyes and say a simple make a request to the mother, or say an affirmation. I want to connect to myself, and I want to be one with my spirit. I want to feel this love, compassion of my Kundalini energy. And we can say each one to ourselves. And then we take this same right hand a bit lower, just below the rib cage. And here we say, I want positive change. I want to be the force of positive change in me. I want to be my own master, my own teacher, and my own guru. Mother, I want to experience peace within me. Then we take the same right hand a bit lower on our abdomen, and we, where the legs meet the torso. And here we just say, Mother, please soothe my attention, and please give me the pure knowledge about myself, about my spiritual being, about my subtle system. Mother, please give me positive attention and positive growth. And please remove all negative thoughts and all negative ideas from my attention. Then we bring the hand right hand back to the upper part of the abdomen below the rib cage. And here we just say with confidence, Mother, I am my own teacher, my own master, as I have the knowledge about myself. And then we take this hand back to the heart. And then we say, back to the heart, and we say, Mother, please remove all my fears, insecurities, and anxieties. Mother, I'm filled with confidence and trust in myself. And Mother, please help me to be one with my spirit. Please help me to feel this love and protection of my spirit. And then we take this right hand to the left of our neck, and we turn our head to the right. And then we say, Mother, I'm not guilty. I'm pure self-respect and self-esteem. Just this affirmation takes away a lot of the burden from our shoulders, literally, and prepares us to reach the state of meditation. We need to be positively inclined towards ourselves to feel well about ourselves. So we say, Mother, I'm not guilty. I'm pure self-esteem and self-respect. And here, then we take our hand to the forehead. And here we bend our head a little bit forward. And without thinking about any person or anything, we just say, Mother, I forgive. I forgive everyone, including myself. This affirmation helps us to reach a state of thoughtless awareness. We are not entangled with thoughts. We just release ourselves from the prison of thoughts and grudges. So we just say, Mother, I forgive everyone. And then we take the hand to the top of our head and we can move our hand clockwise a couple of times. Press our hand on the head with the fingers stretched out and we say, Mother, please give me my self-realization. And if we have done this exercise before, we say, Mother, please establish my self-realization. And then we can bring our hands back on our lap and try to see if we feel anything on our hands. We just try to feel a moment of silence. And now we can try to meditate with music. So I would request Prithvi to join us and help us to experience the silence through music. Hey, thank you. That was so beautiful. So I would just like to ask everybody who was everybody here to just just put your hand up on the top of your head and see if you feel anything. Put the right hand first, and then we can bring it down slowly, and then we can put our left hand up to the top of our head. And just see if we feel any cool breeze or any warm breeze, or if we feel on our fingertips any tingling or any heaviness on our palms. So when the energy rises and it connects us with the energy around us, this is how we feel. And this process, the first time, this process of connection is what we call self-realization. So I hope you all enjoyed today's session. And Prithvi, would you like to tell us what piece it was in the tabla, if it was anything about the piece that you played?
Yeah, sure. This was a composition in the tal, which is called the Teen Tal, and this tal has 16 beats. And the composition that was played was it's called the Qaida, um, and it was
Yeah.
finished off towards so I played like two Qaidas, and then the third composition was actually is called the Rela, which is basically played at a fast pace or at a faster pace relative to the first two compositions. So
Okay. So very nice. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining. And so we will conclude our session, and tomorrow we will be here at the same time.